morning, y'all. Hope y'all doing all right. Let's get going. Doing some spoilers on SMP Green. You can already see a spoiler right in front of you. But let's go live. Let's wait for some people to join, and then we'll do our thing. SMP Green. Oh. And even if I just woke up, I am still tired. Alright, we'll give people a second to join. While I do that, I'm gonna go grab a drink really quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. May I get perms to join SMP? No. Good morning, Daniel. MUA6. Okay, let's wait for more people to join. I'm going to show a little bit of bosses and how the layout of the boss system is going to be on the SMP Green. And then maybe share a little bit of bad news. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Let me check the ticket systems. Make sure we have no tickets. Cool. It's pretty early in the morning. Not a lot of people are on. Everybody's asleep for some reason. Welcome to Jin's. This ain't Jin's. I'll fix that later. Oh, I just got kicked for saying you're welcome. I need to also fix that. Sorry, adjusting my glasses, y'all. Give me a second. I kind of left my glasses out, and my dog decided to have it as a chew toy. So, yeah, I have all sorts of messed up glasses right now. Anyways, this is the Warp Dungeons. So you'll start here. Everyone is gonna start here. Slash Warp Dungeons to get to this spot. Most important to know about this boss, this area, is the bosses that are down to the left. If you go all the way down, those are all just plain basic bosses. As in, they're not OP. They're made to be killed, they're made to grind, and they're made to collect lost key shards. That's what you get from killing all these mini bosses here. They're still not super easy, so don't get me wrong. Kit reset sponsor slash kit sponsor. Oh, I already have sponsor armor on. Okay, cool. Bows are very important. It's a really good strategy to use here as well. So please make sure you utilize that. Let me turn the volume down because I know this shit gets loud for y'all. We'll turn it down even more. So as you go down, you basically just challenge these bosses, and you can only there's only so many spawn from each spawner. So as you can see, that was very easy to kill. The only thing you got to worry about is when they start ganging up on you. They each spawner only allows 5 to spawn. I arrow. So there could be only max of 5 at a time on this level here, which might change depending on how many people use the system. If a lot of people use the system, then we'll actually change it to 10. Um, but yeah, so as you go down, of course, the bosses get harder and harder. There's these other bosses which use swords. But again, as you go down, the more you get ganged up on. And then there's more bosses here, there, here. Yeah, as you can see, the farther down you go, the harder it gets. Oh, I hate that lightning one. And the deeper you get, they're all different NPCs, so they all have different powers. So do be careful. And like I said, this is all made to grind. As you can see, I have a gapple on, and I'm surviving just fine. The only thing you need to be careful of in this level is the king, which is down there. Oh, they're stuck in there. Okay, I gotta fix that. There's gotta be a way out for them. But the king is the one that does the most damage here. This will not work. Speed 2. There we go. Okay, we'll get you out. We'll have them be able to come out that way. And then be able to get out that way. Okay, perfect. They need stairs. Bro, there's a little block right there. What are you doing? Anyways, so that's the king here. And then as you go down, then you'll start facing off the skeleton army. So first you have this army, which is, I guess, knights. They're all knights. As you go down, you get into the skeleton army. And then we have a third army because there's 3 levels in here. I can't really make up my mind on what sort of army I want. Excuse me. I'm thinking of, because there's this level here, and then there's this. Oh, there's actually 3 more levels. There's this level here, and then there's this level here. So I gotta figure out which type of armies I want here. I know at some point I want a spider army. I think that would be cool in a cave. Some sort of lava army here. I know we have a lava boss. I think I showed you that last time. And then something with like maybe witches here. So I'm still thinking about that. I'm still looking around in our options. And as you go down, of course, the more drops they drop. So here's the plan on how this is gonna work. We have 4 bosses right now, which is what all of these portals are. You have boss 1, boss 2, boss 3, and then boss 4. So you have to go into this dungeon, this first dungeon. This is like the start of everything. And you have to kill as many of these mobs as possible. Each one will probably drop a shard. That's the idea. I'll probably do it as a chance percent. So each one of these mini mobs you kill, because you saw how easy they are to kill, will drop maybe like 1 shard at like a 20% or a 10% rate. And then with those shards, you can swap them out in the boss trade for a key for the boss dungeons. That's the plan. That's how we want it. I don't want it to be a free-for-all opened where everybody can go in and just beat the crap out of the boss. I want it to be where it's actually individual fights. And not only that, it also allows you to get the rewards that they drop. So no one is going to just jump in and take the hit last second, you know? That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. But that's what we're trying to execute. As of right now, home test. These are all the bosses. We have 3 right now. There's still 1 being worked on, but I'm going to get more, period. Because there's some that I really don't like. Shoot, why did I clear my inventory? Kit reset, sponsor. Kit sponsor, game mode 0. Okay, cool. I still have the armor on. Same thing. Bows are really important for these bosses, especially for the ones that are long range. There's one boss that's a little bit buggy. I'm not the damage is not done. So right now, damage doesn't do a lot just because of testing purposes. But once the boss goes live, it will do a lot more damage than what this will. Let me see. Before I start, I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. Bathroom break. So I'll be right back. Hopefully, we get a little bit more people than just 5, so they can actually see this. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, TikTok had me distracted for a second, and then I remembered that there's a stream going on. SMP purple, bro. Look at the colors of the scoreboard. It's green. You know, I do like purple though. Should we do purple or should we do green? Let's pick the color of the new SMP. I don't know. We don't have a date yet, dude. There's so much to do. To be honest, we're going full at it with this server. We're doing a lot of custom stuff. We don't have a date. Our goal is by the end of this month for it to be done. Okay. All right. Let's get some more people in here. I showed the the boss system a second ago. How like the warp boss is gonna work and all that. Got a ticket. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Cool. Cool. All right. Sorry. Had to answer to a ticket. All right, let's see. We just went from 7 to 5. What's going on? Anyways, all right. These are the current bosses that we have. Still, like I said, they're not fully done yet. Why are you still so loud? Like, look at the noise. It's so turned down. Okay. Whatever. I guess this one we're on literally almost 0 volume. This is the first boss. I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't do. It doesn't hit your the box properly. See, well, it hit it this time, but it just doesn't work all the time. See, like for example, it completely ignores you. So this is one of the bosses that we're kind of working with. Damage, and health is all just testing, beta testing. I love this thing. This thing looks cool, so we still have a lot to do. So, like, when he swings, did you see that? He completely misses. But if you're, like, in a corner, he doesn't miss. So we're trying to figure that out. Hopefully we get it figured out, and I don't have to get rid of this boss. But this is one of the bosses, and it's got one of its moves is it flies over to you if you're too far. There you go. And then it smashes down. So, I'll figure that out. So that's one. And then y'all saw the lava boss. I don't know if y'all want to see it again. The lava boss, actually, let me make my sword a little bit more hefty here. So I could just kill it once after it shows its effects. Spawn, lava golem. I'm running the other direction. You could try. Those guys have like powers where they can chase you down. This is gonna be one of a final boss too. By the way, this is not an easy boss. And again, the damage is still almost to nothing. It will be a lot more once I'm done with it, and its health will be a lot more as well. But right now, it's just again testing purposes. That's just how it works. So, but yeah, this boss is cool. Let's kill it with one hit. I do have a very high sharpness sword, by the way. Okay, he's sending me flying. Gaps and bows are important. I've said this a few times. Feather falling on boots are very important as well, because those things will literally wreck your armor. What's up, man? Alright, die. Cool. Anyways, so that's that, and then there's one more boss that I'm still trying to figure out. It's really cool. It's just, it doesn't make any sense sometimes. You will see what I'm talking about. It's a dragon boss, and it's this thing right here, which, first of all, it looks beautiful. Yeah. But yeah, this is one of the other bosses. Same thing, he doesn't do as much damage. Damage will be done. Rolls, hits, lightning. It's badass. I love this thing. And as the more you hit it, the more it breaks the armor around it, and the more that it transforms into a dragon. So as you can see, it becomes lighter and lighter as you're hitting it. Like the rocks fall off. and it like transforms into a dragon. Yeah, the dragon is huge. Like I said, bows are very useful. Again, the damage is not right. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Again, that's testing. Armor will get destroyed, so always be careful with armor stuff. Let's see. Every time it hits, every time you put damage onto it, it transforms into the actual boss, technically. That's how it's supposed to go. I'm still trying to figure that part out, because it's supposed to be golden all around. And its hitbox is its stomach, by the way. You'll know when you hit it, because you'll hear a noise. There you go. And then when you kill it, it doesn't actually die. It starts to throw lightning out. So as soon as it's down... Oh, no, it does die. Okay, so it didn't transform all the way. So if you don't give it time to transfer all the way, then you're good. Because this is what it's supposed to like look like at the end. And it's supposed to fly, but it's not. So I've been trying to kind of like figure out what the hell is going on. But yeah, it's literally this thing right here. So, I don't know. Still messing with it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, those are the three bosses that we have right now. The first one, I'm still trying to figure out what the heck is going on with the hit boxes. So I'm still trying to figure that out. This system will take a second. Just give us time, please. Just because it's so complex and we've never done something like this. This is so out of the ordinary for Bosscraft. It's different. So here's the bad news. Who wants to hear the bad news? I don't know how many people are in here. We yet had to figure out how to convert this to Bedrock. It is not working whatsoever. Model Engine 4, which is the system that we're using, uses a different type of entities that Bedrock cannot read at this moment. We're still waiting. Geyser MC is the main producer of the proxy that allows Bedrock users to join Java servers. They're still trying to figure out a way, and this is totally on Mojang, because before, with Model Engine 3 and Bedrock, we were able to convert, but once Model Engine updated and Bedrock updated, they completely killed that whole aspect. Hollows are nowhere near done. We have not started them. Just defaults. But that's the part that we're having a lot of trouble with. And I don't want that to hold us back for too long. So I'm trying to figure out what we can do and what's going on. Because we need a custom dungeon system. This is beautiful. It looks amazing. I love it. The only problem is I want Bedrock users to also see this, because if you don't, you'll still be able to fight the boss. You'll still be able to get the rewards, but you'll be fighting an armor stand. So you won't be fighting a boss with textures. You'll literally be fighting an armor stand, which would be hilarious to see. But we're trying here. We're trying to figure out what we can do. To do that, if you have the capacity of moving over to a Java account on your computer, please do. It is so much better experience than Bedrock. They just keep making it harder and harder on us to translate our servers down to Bedrock. Every time a new update comes out with Minecraft, if I'm being truly honest with you, for Bedrock, it makes it more and more buggy and more impossible to let y'all join these Java servers. And we'll be realistic here. You really cannot run a Bedrock server. Hold up, give me a second. Let me adjust my glasses. You can't really run a Bedrock server with like the... Oh, shit, what does it use? It's either CSS or C++. I think it's C++. CSS is just a portion of C++. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about code. If anyone does, then you're more than welcome to explain it. Since it doesn't use Java, it uses a whole different coding language. There's not as many plugins and resources there, because if that was the case, Then we would have a bosscraft.net Bedrock server and a bosscraft.net Java server, and it's zero issues because it's your own client that joins it. So we've been trying to figure that out. So just be patient with us, please. So if we open at the beginning, and bosses are only seen by Java users, and you could still see the bosses, but you could see them as armor stands. We're still trying to figure that out. So just give us some time. I don't want to delay the season 2-3 months because Geyser and Bedrock hasn't changed anything to fix it. So that's not going to happen. Worst comes to worst is that you'll be able to fight the bosses, but Bedrock users just see them as armor stands and not the actual texture pack itself. So that's how that's going to go. Like I said before, the system is very simple. Go in, kill these mini bosses that are everywhere. They're very easy to kill. They're like 3-4 shot with the sharpness 5. Collect the shards, the lost key. That's what they're called. They're called the lost key shards, and then you'll be able to trade it off with the first key, which will let you through for the first dungeon, which is this dungeon right here, boss 1. And when you fight the first dungeon, this boss will 100% drop a second lost key shard based off of that boss, and you can trade that here to get into boss 2, kill the boss 2, same thing, change that shard for a key, move on to the next box, etc., etc. Um, that's how this system is going to work. This is how we're thinking. That's how our brain is processing. But we got to figure out how to make that work, which is possible. Well, we've already started on it. We were able to create the teleport plugin that teleports you to that specific dungeon and all that cool stuff. So yeah, but that's what's going on. Work in progress. I think we have the layout. This is gonna be spawn. This is gonna be this template of spawn, which is beautiful. I love this spawn. It's very clean. This is not built by Bosscraft. This is I don't remember who the builder was. He built it and then he sold it. He sells it to the public, so it's not owned by Bosscraft. Just a heads up. I don't really believe in custom builds. They cost so much money. You go to a developer, buy a custom build. It costs you $200-$300. You can buy a public build for, you know, $25. The only reason it's so cheap is because everyone can buy it and there's like maybe 30-40 purchases, but I'd rather do that than spend that much of Bosscraft's money just for a custom build. If you die, do you start over? Yes, you do start over. If you die, you get kicked back to spawn and you lose that key. So be 100% prepared. You can also fight it with your friends, but y'all both have to have keys to it. The plan is for each boss to also drop armor. So you'll have different sets of armor from each boss. So it will drop a helmet, chest plate, legging, boots, and it's all a chance based on what it drops. So you can collect, like for example, boss 1 armor. You can collect boss 2 armor. You can collect boss 3 armor, boss 4, and then we'll have like 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll expand as the season goes up. Because we know how long SMP seasons last. They're very long. But yeah, this is the current SMP server we got going on. So just Bedrock takes longer. So what I play Bedrock, huh? I love the server. I just started playing. It's fun. Well, thank you for playing, man. You'll still be able to play. No, no, no. You'll be able to play just fine. I'm not saying you won't. I'm just saying you won't see the bosses as custom texture packs. You'll just be able to. You'll still be able to fight them. You still get the reward. Everything will be normal. So you don't have to worry about anything. And we still have, like I said, more bosses. We're still getting a lot more bosses to buy. It's okay for taking long. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been pain. That's just usually how Bedrock it always is. But I really like my Bedrock community. So I always try to get y'all involved as much as possible. But remember, you're playing on a Java server. Sometimes it's really pain trying to get that stuff converted over to y'all. But yeah, that's the boss system. That's really why I wanted to stream today, is to show off the boss system. Um, just because a lot of people have asked, and last time I was live, there wasn't as many people on. I think we got 10, 11, which I'll stream later today again. Once it's more of an appropriate time. Right now it's 9, so everybody's asleep. Nobody is up during this time. Let's see. Okay, so that's done. That's done. The texture pack. Do you remember? Yes, it did. It did show the boss bar health. We had issues with the boss bar health not showing with our texture pack for some reason. These are going to be the keys. We're trying to still figure out which order and what. But each one will have its own texture for the portals. But yeah, that's it. Do y'all have any questions? No, me too. Me too. I'm excited and I'm ready to get the server done with. Thanks, big thanks to Ultra and Switchy. They've been grinding this away, and I've been, of course, helping as well. But we've been all at it trying to get this stuff done. I know Ultra is working on custom armor because this is 1.20.2, so it's the latest version. So you can have custom armor with like the custom looks, if y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to explain it. I think no, Ultra didn't post a screenshot. I'll post a screenshot about it later. But there's a lot of custom stuff that you can have on there. And we won't have any of that black market BS here. I don't think people really liked it. We'll actually have a shop that you can grind money for. You have a full access to an actual shop. So you won't be, scavenging for stuff. There are going to be expensive. I always recommend a player economy. There is going to be slime fun here. We're going to start off with slow slime fun, and then we're going to add more mods as the season goes up. We will not have any of the Tinker's stuff on here. I do not want a sharpness 100 fighting a boss. So none of the Tinker stuff. It's more going to be focused toward machines and automating things. And not more of like magic and that type of stuff. And also, slime fun is pain in the ass to run. It makes the server very, very laggy. So yeah, do y'all have any questions before I end the stream? I really just wanted to go over this boss system a few times because we always will have a lot of questions, and I'm trying to defeat as many of those questions as possible before we even open. Cool, it makes me excited. Same. That's me every day. Let's see. Okay, I guess there's no more questions. I'm gonna end the stream if there isn't no more questions. I gotta start eating and get ready for gym and stuff, and be back in time to where I'm able to do homework because I have a crap ton of homework to do, which fucking sucks because I just want to work on the server. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a solid few seconds so everyone can catches up. Any more questions about? Oh yeah, you don't see prison on there. Prison has been removed. It's been dead. We've been averaging 1 to 2 players for the past few days. Unfortunately, even though it was literally one of my favorite server to do, it really sucks seeing that server die. But I guess it's not as popular. It did really good at the beginning, but within a few days, that server just took a crap. So we'll see. We might bring a new season and optimize it a little bit more, but I don't think it was more of that. I think people just did not like hard prison. So we'll figure that out. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all later. As always, if y'all need anything, please open up a ticket. Let me know. I'm here to help. So, deuces.